And welcome to the drunken stupidity party that is A Hunter's Guide. I am your probably most fucked up co-host, Ragnar, along with, I'd say, dabbled for right now.
I haven't tried it yet, actually.
Yeah, okay, then nothing. Completely stone cold sober, Wolf, and Aster, who is... How far have you gotten into that wine bottle?
Not so far, but I'm almost there.
Okay, so she's getting there. And for this week, we are going over Black-Eyed Children. Creepy little fuckers.
I'm a punt one.
I want to. I can't. Can we please? Can we see if it explodes into confetti?
No, I don't know their weakness, so that might be fun.
Baseball bat?
It might be.
Wood? They'll have the same weakness as the original fucking Green Lantern. His weakness was wood.
Nah. Their weakness is other small children. I'm gonna beat them with a small child.
I'm gonna give birth to one.
What?
It's gonna be beautiful.
The motherfucker is gonna look weird.
Cute.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna give it a leather jacket.
If that demon baby is born, it is not wearing a jacket or a vest around me. I will burn it. Burn it. Burn it to the ground. Burn everything it's wearing, everything it touches. I swear to God, it's going to be the world's largest bonfire of black smoke. It's going to look like the Vatican still can't decide who the next pope's going to be.
But it'll be on our side.
Burn. Okay, burn.
Keep yelling into the mic. I see it. Just fucking like... My ears are gonna hurt.
I'm sorry.
The audience are gonna hurt.
They'll be alright. Maybe.
You're not burning my child. That's my child.
Demon baby gonna burn.
Demon baby.
All right. So, before we get into Demon Children...
Truth or drink, man.
Truth or drink.
Yeah, this week we're starting with happy hour. On what topic could you be an expert TV talking head?
What topic?
Yeah. Mine would probably be metal bands.
Art.
Yeah.
Art.
Mine would most likely be...
Brain malfunction.
Or
Brain
food.
malfunction. Reboot.
Food or-
Reboot.
I don't know what I'm best at. I can go off of a lot of shit.
Camping. Outdoors.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. There you go. You could do Pokemon. Holy shit. You could do a talk show about Pokemon. It'd be like Kevin Smith with Spider-Man.
I was gonna go with atom manipulation. That's the one thing that I am the best at.
Okay, yeah. Show me the funniest thing on the internet under 30 seconds long. If I laugh, I drink.
Wait, I gotta find some... Okay.
Yeah, you have to find something
Oh
to
god.
make me laugh.
Okay, because we have only a few seconds, we're going off of just natural galleries. Because... And I'm just gonna do a screenshot. No,
I'm a little afraid because Astrid just gasped and...
you gotta describe the video. Describe it,
Dude,
for the audience.
why is your half naked ass walking into the room looking like you got a potbelly porker in your belly? You walking in like an old granddad,
I didn't
just
think
like
you
a
would-
beer gut sticking.
I'm gonna go with this one that the audience can actually hear.
What the fuck video is that?
Oh, I got
Oh no!
When was that?
When I was drunk off my ass on sake.
Oh my god. Okay, man.
Good times,
You're up.
good times.
You're up. What the holy shit.
Okay, I'm up. Okay. Have you ever been in love? How do you know? I've answered that too many times.
Yeah, yes. And it was painful at the end. 'Cause I had to let her go.
I guess.
Guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Will we be friends in 10 years?
Yes. No, not friends.
You're fucking
But yes.
stuck with me, asshole. Both of you are.
Alright, your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got?
It's upside down. Is there anything about me that creeps you out?
No.
No, not really.
You don't. No.
No? Okay. Would you hire me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've worked with you, yeah.
definitely. Especially on, like, Thursday, because Wednesday we don't do anything, so Thursday.
Your turn.
Oh god. Is there something that's difficult to talk about amongst any of us here? Should we clear the air right now?
I'm sorry, what? Is something we haven't talked about amongst...
Yeah. Is there something that's difficult to talk about amongst any of us here? Should we clear the air?
Emotions are kind of a bitch for me.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I think I'm good.
I go to therapy? I don't know.
Alright, next one.
Of the people here who is overdue for some kind words, let's offer them some good vibes now.
Ragnar, we love you so much.
I will sucker punch you so fucking hard in the taint that you will taste my fist.
You're amazing. To an extent.
Thank you.
If you could instantly gain any skill, what would it be?
Archery.
Fuck, what is it called? Fuck. Kendo.
I would master every language immediately.
Ooh, yeah. Fuck that. I'd go with the languages. Holy shit, that'd be useful.
Right? Everything else, I can be patient. Languages? Nah, get that shit.
Seriously, I just want to instantly know that shit. Learning them is such a pain in the ass. I only know 3 languages. I'm trying to work on 4. It's fucking hard.
Out of all of us, whose eyes would you like to see the world through for a day?
Go ahead.
I don't know. Seeing the world through either of your eyes would probably be a little interesting and different compared to mine. I see a lot of shit, man. My eyes are not normal even in the slightest.
Oh, that was me choosing you.
Okay. Okay. I think I would... See, I would live in Aster's body for a day. That'd be great. But I would love to see the world through
Right
your
now?
eyes for a day.
Right now.
Maybe not right now.
Mm-hmm.
But just, you know what? But I would right now. I would. If I had to, I would.
Why?
To make it easier for you.
Or to be able to feel the same pain.
Oh, you're so sweet. I fucking hate you. Right now.
It's your turn.
That was so sweet that I just hate you right now. Because it's like, woo, yeah, I wish you could, but then again, can't. So,
Nah.
What author's body of work do you wish you were actually responsible for?
What?
What author's body of work do you wish you were actually responsible for?
Tolkien. Lord of the Rings. Because he researched
See, I was going to
through
say
so
Stephen
much.
King.
Oh god, that man's mind is fucked. Oh shit. Nah. Fuck it. H.P. Lovecraft. Give me that completely just absolutely no sex for his entire life, fucked up dismemberment of a brain.
If I say God, does that mean I get to say I created the earth?
Technically.
That's art, right? I'm going with God.
Are you sure you don't want to go with Picasso?
I could.
Maybe Da Vinci?
Did he write a book? Did they both?
Da Vinci did.
They didn't specify what art.
True.
Author.
Oh.
Author.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right, so I gotta think of authors.
King
Well,
James.
who wrote the Bible?
There's the King James version of
Everybody.
the Bible. Yeah.
Everybody wrote the
Matt,
Bible.
Mark,
then
Luther,
God wrote the Bible
John.
in one of his lifetimes.
James, George, Edward. There have been like 20. These motherfuckers just come every few centuries. Useless ass
I
bitches.
still feel like God may have wrote the Bible once.
You know what? Whoever wrote fucking this flying spaghetti monster Bible.
Oh, fuck. What was his name? It was Tyler A. Edwards.
Yeah,
I think?
I'm taking credit.
Dude, I loved reading about that man. It's fantastic because he was an idiot.
If there were no barriers to entry, what job do you think you'd be amazing at?
Secret Service.
Police work. Firefighter, actually.
Oh, God.
Actually, no. I'd probably go with homicide detective.
No, I wanted to be a firefighter. That I'd be really good with that. Except you gotta shave, you gotta cut your hair, all this other shit. Zookeeper as well. I would
Yeah.
also do that, but you need schooling and all this.
Hey, man. I thought about being a marine biologist for a long time.
What?
Well-
I couldn't think of one.
Oh, all right.
How open are you about your most intimate fantasies with your partner? This is just an uncomfortable question.
Listen, you ask, I'll answer.
I know.
Don't ask,
I know.
because you'll get an answer.
Yeah. I know.
It's like, then I guess I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
I've told you things that I haven't told anybody else
Yeah.
before.
And if you ask, I'll answer whatever.
Look, I would tell you guys, but I really don't want to. So how about that? You can go off that. There you go.
All right.
If your sex life was a pie chart, what portion of it would be satisfactory, unsatisfactory, and mind-blowing?
I need a pen. Give me a pen. Give me a pen.
So you have to do mine, and I have to do yours.
No, I'm doing my own.
My pie chart would probably be like...
Give me the damn pen over there. Doing it on my hand.
Ow!
Okay, hang on.
Mine would
So
be
a
like
pie chart would be-
60% satisfactory.
I'm gonna need the fucking thing.
10% unsatisfactory, and I'd say 30% mind-blowing.
Okay, so hang on. What are the things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
like for my whole life.
Yeah, if we're going off of whole life, it's. I'm going with like 30% unsatisfactory, just because of two people.
Yeah, I know.
Mind blowing.
Me?
No.
No.
Oh.
What?
both of them were catfish. No,
One.
3 people. 2 were catfish. 1 was not.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. I'm going with 2. Satisfactory. Whatever's left. The ones I don't remember.
Yeah. Sadly, I have a lot of those. I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, it was college.
Okay, there we go.
What the?
Okay. All right.
Alrighty then.
That's it. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Was that for this one or
For you.
total? So what's the
That right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's when you wear a condom and you keep going
Ah. Fair.
after
Fair.
you finish. Yeah, that's a little uncomfortable. Right there.
That's why we got rid of that.
Yeah, that's why we don't use them.
What would it take for you to sleep with someone you're not physically attracted to?
You'd
You
have
gotta buy me
to.
a burger.
You gotta give me a shit ton of LSD.
You got
Give me a blunt.
Hell
You know
no.
what? No, you get me a blunt. I smoke. I ain't gotta worry about the fact that you ugly.
Hell no. You gonna give me something stronger than this
That
shit.
is what it's saying, right? Okay, yeah. No, yeah, that's cool.
You gotta give me something stronger. Give me LSD, damn it.
Get me drunk.
how unattracted? Okay, so a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. Like, I'm only gonna remember this if I get blackout drunk again.
Because
kind
there's
of
a time
thing,
where
yeah.
I was just simply turn off
Owl.
lights. So
Oh,
The
hell
guy
no.
that worked at
yeah. Okay, so for me, it would be turn off lights. There you go. We're good now.
turn off the.
I've been in a situation where I just turned off the lights.
I've been in a situation where I had to put a paper bag
I
over
turned
their
them
head.
on.
I kind of like the lights being off.
Yeah, but we still have
But
light
that's
in the
not
room.
because you're unattractive. It's just because I don't like my.
No, it's because I'm hideous. It's fine.
No, it's
If I had a
because
hot-
I'm hideous.
If I had a hot mom, dad, would you let them seduce you?
Huh?
Excuse me?
If I had an attractive parent, would you allow them to seduce you?
Fuck no.
Good.
That's wrong.
This ain't Alabama. I'm
No,
sorry if
okay.
that offends anybody from Alabama, but y'all
No, we
motherfuckers
good.
are weird.
Yeah, I'm great.
Out of all the states that allow incest, Alabama is actually one of the lowest percentile.
Hey, but you can still beat your wife on the courthouse steps, apparently, and that's legal, which is bullshit.
Hey, did she deserve it? What was she wearing?
Oh my god, man. You're gonna get us fucked.
She was wearing jorts.
But like all the way up, like so.
Booty jorts.
Jong? No, she was wearing a jong.
Oh, it was a jong, yeah.
Okay. Have
With
you,
a nice jet.
have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
Yes.
Yes.
I already knew that.
Twice,
Saw that
actually.
coming.
Yeah. My first time actually almost ruined sex for me.
No, wait. I've had one 3 times. I really hate when that happens.
Yeah, I had it my first time. I had it with A.
Oh
when
god,
when
really?
when I thought I broke the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurt.
I don't need to know this.
No.
I really don't need to know this. Hang on, wait. My initial starts with A. No.
Crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Huh?
The one I told you about that had the thing that would stab me
No.
The cokehead.
inside.
No. 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 No.
Oh.
No, I think I need to
Oh god.
And then there's the forced to take Plan B one.
Oh.
You told me about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, write me a new dating app bio in 3 sentences or less.
Taken.
I'm glad you said that.
My safest one.
It's not a new bio.
Go
though.
near and die. I just have a creepy picture of just her standing in the
Chucky.
driveway and me behind her with a gun.
Chucky. My profile picture would be Chucky. No, it would be Jigsaw. You want to play a game? do you want to play a game?
Hello, Mr. Anderson. I'd like to play a game.
Not the biggest fan of that one.
The Scotch ale is actually really good, but I do like the Gaelic.
Are you
Better.
better?
Oh god. This is the one where it fucks me. Have I often struck you as immature or unable to take care of myself?
No,
I don't want to answer this.
maybe.
Go for it.
It's in between. I saw
Yes.
your
I'm in
room.
therapy for a reason, dude.
I'm gonna say yes. I can't pinpoint a direct time though.
I don't think I know you well enough to be able to answer that question.
You know me better than most people.
I saw your room.
I cleaned it up.
It was before.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Sometimes
like-
I just
it was like
can't
He
fucking.
had the biggest meeting to go to, and he threw all of his clothing in the floor.
I didn't know
I
what to
don't
wear.
know what to wear. Turns out his favorite outfit is still washing. He said, "Fuck it," left the house. No, I think you're somewhat capable of taking care of yourself.
There's not a point where I think you can't take care of yourself. It's the immature part where it's like,
Oh yeah,
there's times.
yes. I'm
No,
sorry.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we all have those moments.
Again, I'm going to therapy for a reason. Do you think I sometimes take advantage of other people?
People you don't like.
Yeah. Because fuck them.
Do you have any
I
secrets?
don't like them. It's probably for a reason.
Do you have any secrets you keep from me and only me alone?
I mean, there's shit I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm not going to tell anybody.
But is there anything about me specifically that you won't tell me?
About you?
Well,
Okay. It's shit about...
Yeah, so it'd be secrets about us that we keep from you.
I mean, I know stuff about your previous relationship,
Right?
but you didn't want me to tell you all of it, so I just never did.
yeah, that's fair. Those are secrets I told you to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
And
Well, I'm just left here in the open, once again left out.
Yeah.
He just agreed with that.
No, I meant like, yeah, I can't. I was reading the card. I don't think you have any secrets that I know of that you're keeping from me. But
I don't have any I'm keeping from either of you other than the shit I just won't tell anybody.
what?
but if it's a secret, I wouldn't know.
I think I have told you everything.
Yeah, you're pretty open from what I know.
That's not. I'm only open to people I'm close to.
And we're pretty physically close.
No, I know. So I've told you everything I think you should know.
Okay. Is there?
Okay.
I'm just gonna move on because this is gonna keep going back and forth. Is there an expiration date on our relationship?
11/12/2100.
So young.
I'm gonna say
Kidding.
I'm gonna say 30 years. Cause probably by then,
One of us will die.
or
I'm
go a
sitting
separate
right
way.
here.
Okay.
Unless you don't plan on keeping me in your life.
Okay,
forever.
so he'll die.
It'll probably be me.
Sting.
Yeah. Get ready, cause you're gonna be with the one firing the arrow.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Oh hell
learn.
yeah! You gotta go full brave on that motherfucker.
No, he said he
Goes to
he-
Amazon, orders $500 arrow.
He just said you got 30 years to learn how to arrow.
That's not enough time.
That is plenty of fucking time.
I procrastinate.
He's gonna 29.
Start tomorrow.
29 years. I
29
got
years.
1 year. I got 1 year to learn how to shoot a fucking arrow.
Gets to like the day before, just like, oh shit.
It'll be okay.
I bought targets for my bow darts.
I mean, it's not really gonna be an expiration date. It's just either one
For
of us
this
is gonna
life.
be dead, or we're gonna be on two completely different countries. We'll probably still keep in touch, but we're probably not gonna see each other every day.
Yeah, I can't think of an expiration date that I would have anywhere close in mind for anybody here.
I'm saying 30 years because at that point I'm probably just gonna want to live in the mountains in Norway.
It's fair.
Oh,
I don't-
you taste like poblano pepper.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, I have one more.
All right.
What's a sexual thing you've never been able to try but wish you could?
I'm gonna drink.
What? No, tell me.
I've told you. I don't want to say it on air.
I can't remember.
I've always wanted to try and like get a sex swing
Oh, I
and
know.
hang it out on
I know.
a fucking
I know.
skyscraper
I know.
and just fucking
Can you
out
guess?
in the open.
Can you guess? No? Okay, full Nelson.
What the fuck?
I can't find anybody to do it. I can't find anybody to bend like that. I can't bend like that. No, I will never try it. I can't bend like that. I'm gonna look like a folded up marshmallow. Anyways, what's your opinion of open relationships? What's your experience with?
Open relationships never end well. Trust me.
You were supposed to say that word for me. I forgot.
Monogamy?
Yes.
Poly, I'm not good with at all.
I had one good relationship of that lasted, and that was only for like 6 months.
One-on-one relationships.
Yeah, monogamy is for me. That's
okay.
good. That's good.
I can only do a poly relationship.
What is my
if
opinion
it's,
of open relationships? My sister's in one, and I don't agree.
Wait, what?
She is?
They were with Michael.
What?
Yeah.
What the? Oh my god,
So
I
I'm gonna
don't
say this because my
understand your fucking
knows
sister.
nothing about this, so I'm gonna say it. I don't even care about her and her wife had Michael, and she told me about this one time when Michael was kissing my sister and doing things to her, and then her wife got pissed off and like was really, really drunk at the moment and wanted to fight Michael.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But they were all in like a triangle relationship, three people.
I think if
So
I
wait,
were to...
did he fuck her?
No, but he wanted to.
Caitlyn?
No, not Caitlyn. Oh,
Oh god.
The only way I think it would be any type of way that would work with me is if I had someone who was strictly just a sex toy. Like, they are nothing mentally, emotionally, or anything.
That's fair. Was that all the cards?
Yeah, that was all the cards.
God damn it.
sadly, I want to read more.
Alright, so... Black-eyed children are little creepy-ass kids that have been trying to break into homes and cars that we know of since 1996.
I love these little fuckers. They're like gremlins, but they're all creepy and
A lot of
demonic looking.
A lot of people call them ghouls, aliens, other shit. I don't know.
I mean, okay. If they were aliens, I feel like there has to be a Men in Black crossover story at some point in there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either, man.
They usually appear at night, knocking on doors or windows and begging to be let inside. Pretty desperately too, usually. Unfortunately for the children, they are almost always rejected since an aura of terror clings to them. But who knows? But who's to know what would happen if they did get in?
Dude, okay. Any rational thinking person, as soon as you open the door and you see this creepy ass kid just standing there asking for help, your immediate thought is no. And you should close the door and forget about it.
I mean, it's not going to be at a reasonable hour either.
No. You're gonna be like fucking Tony from Sopranos, waking up in the middle of the night, somebody knocking on your door like, "All right, I'm coming. Forget about it."
Since the black-eyed children began appearing in 1996, witnesses have given varying descriptions of their appearance. Taken together, these reports describe a diverse set of children of various ages. Maybe even your own children fit the bill. Still, the children do have some common traits. The children are usually pale, with light-colored hair. They generally wear modern clothes, although a few witnesses have reported them wearing old-fashioned or vintage clothing. They might wear sunglasses or grow long bangs to conceal their eyes. The children usually travel in pairs, which doubles their ability to intimidate their victims. Sometimes they appear in groups, though. They can be boys or girls, ranging from 6 to 16 years old. The ages where you can physically move around easily.
Yeah.
Usually one child in the pair is several years older than the others, or at least much taller.
There's always got to be an older one.
Mm-hmm. And it's rare for them to be in groups, but they have been seen to come in groups at times. But like fucking what are they called?
Drawing a blank.
The religious people who come to your door.
Mormons?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Just like Mormons, they come in pairs though. Generally.
Okay. I'm not trying to bash on Mormons, but please stop coming to people's doors, because I will do to you the exact same thing that I did to your people that came to my door the last time. I will blare Led Zeppelin while smoking a joint in front of you, and I will hail Satan.
Of course, their eyes give them their nightmarish appearance, for the most part. You know, besides being little fucking children in the middle of the dark.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, you're gonna look at these kids and go, "Oh, this is reasonable." Yes, no.
I've seen The Shining. All right, I'm gonna kick you.
Red rum.
Red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum.
I still find it funny that Red Rum is the name of a motorcycle club that's full of indigenous people. It's just like all of the Native American tribes have members.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That is great.
Dude, their international president looks like he should be the spiritual leader of all Native Americans. The dude looks like a badass. And fucking Jason Momoa is part of it.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah, he's a patched member.
Oh, man, that's great.
Fucking awesome.
All right, so before you see their eyes, you might mistake them for ordinary children. When you see their eyes solid black without distinction between pupil, iris, and whites, that mistake becomes impossible. A few witnesses have claimed that their eyes look like ragged holes, while others describe their eyes as shiny black bulbs. Oftentimes, though, people won't be fazed by the eyes until the dark aura is screaming at them to run for the hills and snaps them out of their fucking trance.
Run to the hills. Run for your life. I think Iron Maiden was onto something there.
They have these children. Every witness and creature around them seems to have the same natural reaction from them, though. Pure fucking terror.
Well, yeah. What would you think if you see these creepy ass kids standing on your doorstep in the middle of the goddamn night, long ass hair, like Irish pale skin, dressed in some raggedy ass clothes?
Kick them over
like
and just say, "Not my kids."
Not my problem, not my kids. Poof. Go back to bed.
I ain't got no kids.
I don't need no damn paternity test.
Clearly, the children radiate negative emotions like panic and dread, but their true personality is a little less clear. Since next to no witnesses have reported letting the children inside their houses, it's unclear exactly what the children's intentions actually are.
They drag you to hell. Or they get you into a spaceship and probe your butthole.
They could be innocent for all we know, but more than likely they're pretty sinister. Maybe they leave a door open for something or even more sinister or more powerful. Maybe they just need to take a piss. Who fucking knows?
Hey, I'm not going to trust that either way. I'm not going to be like, yeah, kid, you can use my phone. You can use my toilet. Hey, man, you want a hamburger? No, I'm going to be like, fuck you, kid.
I was a child in the middle of the dark going up to a house one time asking for a phone.
What the fuck?
And let me just say, they handled it perfectly. They took me to the fucking garage and was like, here's a phone from here. You're not going in. You're
I would have done it.
Just like, at least I got a phone. Didn't go in, but I got a phone.
Yeah. Bro, when me and my family were in Washington, we had to stop in like this little cul-de-sac area because I think the back wheel of the fucking U-Haul was coming off. My dad was like, go see if anybody has a phone we can use. Ran around just like, you have a phone?
No, I think I walked 10 miles from here. And it was raining. I was in shorts. It was winter. I had nothing in my pockets.
Were you in shorts or jorts?
I was in a jong.
you were just strutting around in your jong and your jet in your jacket.
But fucking, I got like 10 miles away. I finally got there. I don't know. I finally caved and was like, "Can I use somebody's phone?" Third house finally answers. They're having a fucking party. And I'm just like, oh, I feel terrible ruining this party.
I can imagine you just knocking on this door, just like, hello?
Dripping wet.
Yeah, and all you hear inside the house is, Christmas is going to the dog.
Oh, I felt terrible. But my sister ended up picking me up, and she's just like, how the fuck did you walk all the way here?
I just walked. Okay. It just happened.
This is when I ran away from home, too.
Dude, when I ran away from home, I got all the way to the fucking local rec center, saw my coach there, and he would not let me go anywhere else. He was like, "Nah, you're staying here." I'm like, "Just let me go, man."
No, I even started camping out in a car nearby, but
Dude, I found a bus. I found an old abandoned bus behind the rec center. Nobody was using it. All the seats were cleared out, so I grabbed a fucking sleeping bag, big enough tin can, and just started collecting wood, making a fire with that.
listen, if it wasn't raining, if I had more than shorts on, then you know what? I would have been out there longer.
Yeah, I know.
But the fact is, if I didn't take that fucking wrong turn, I would have probably never come home.
Hey, man, I thought about it when I was over in France for a little bit.
Shit, out of all the times I've train hopped, I'm surprised I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still here with all the countries I've been to. I've been very fucking tempted to just say, nah, fuck it, I'm not going back, I'm staying here.
Yeah, fair. So, alright, before we get too far. Generally, the oldest child in the pair will be shameless in approaching strangers and insisting upon coming inside. Meanwhile, the younger child will be quiet and shy. Some witnesses report feeling a strong urge to help or protect the younger child. And if there's a large group, all the rest between those two ages are usually kind of just background noise.
It sounds like these kids are just like the kids from fucking Children of the Corn. Wish the parents into the cornfield.
Yeah, kind of.
It's fuck no. I hated that movie as a kid because every time I watched it, I'm like, I can do that to my parents? Oh my god.
I just got bored watching fucking Children of the Corn. I was like, really? Just kids? Y'all are fucked.
Dude, no, my thing was Thing. With the fucking the alien that just like popped out of people's heads.
The one that fucked me up the most was Dead Silence.
Oh. No, the one that fucked me up the most was Event Horizon.
The one that broke me of my fear of horror movies was Woman in Black, though.
Oh, mine was Hellraiser.
Hellraiser wasn't scary to me.
It was to me because I wasn't used to seeing like fucking that much gory details in movies yet.
To be fair, it took me a while, but I had to go back and watch a lot of those movies.
Yeah.
So
I wish they would make a movie about black-eyed kids now.
it'd be interesting.
Dude, that'd be an awesome movie.
I could see them as being the children that follow Slenderman around.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting twist.
Yeah, that'd be a good take for a movie plot.
I mean, they already did a Slenderman movie, but I feel like they can do better.
They can always do better.
Yeah, okay. I'm not trying to shit on the remake of Friday the 13th. It was better in a lot of ways, but it felt like it just jammed in the first movie, the second movie, and the third movie all in one.
And it made an actual movie.
Kinda, but not as many people died. Because, like,
True,
first movie
but when you
through
watch
the third, that's like 20 people.
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, but the second movie felt like just episodes to me. I was just like, come on, where's the next?
Yeah. Well, no, that for me that was more like part 2 and part 3, because part 2 is where he still had the fucking potato sack, and then part 3 is where he found the hockey mask, and also where he died.
Fair. So, all right. Other than their insistence about coming inside, the children are usually polite. They use words like please, sir, and ma'am when they are talking to you, and they usually leave without a fuss when they are rejected. There are cases where they get more determined and begin yelling and pushing, but generally they just step back and go into stalker mode before disappearing forever.
Yeah, they're like vampires from fucking Vampire Diaries. If you don't invite them in, you're good.
Yeah. Again, because the black-eyed children rarely succeed in getting inside a house, their full power remains hidden. No one knows what devastation they would unleash if they could only get past their first objective, entering a house. Maybe they just want to get alone with you and take you out someplace nice. I mean, maybe they're trying to have a nice dinner with you.
Hey man, I'll take you out to Whataburger.
Dude, my fucking wet dream last night.
He's been so obsessed with fucking Whataburger, man. We're gonna have to get some.
I had a wet dream about Whataburger last night because it's been like 2 years since I've had it.
Bro, okay. To be fair, I did the same thing with fucking Taco Time.
I just woke up
Fuck
drooling.
Taco Bell. Taco Time is the shit. And White Castle. I miss White Castle.
I can take or leave White Castle.
I can't do Crystals just because it's nothing but mustard. I can do nothing but ketchup, but nothing but mustard? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Alright, so still witnesses have reported enough strange happenings around these children to suggest that they have incredible powers. First, they probably have some form of psychic or telepathic abilities. Witnesses have reported the children staring at each other as if in silent communication and calling out to adults before they came into view. They have also tracked some individuals from town to town despite the individual moving in secret, changing his phone number, using a fake name, etc.
God damn, they're like bloodhounds. They're just like 27 meters that way, first house on the left, he's in the crapper.
Yeah, but generally they don't really hunt people down, and it's very rare cases where they do.
Well, shit, apparently it works.
They're good at it, so
Yeah, you can change your name, your phone number, your address.
you can
your
go off
looks.
grid.
You can even try and change your social security card. You can disappear into a fucking mining cave.
Kill
and they would
yourself
find
and they
your
still
ass.
find your soul.
They'd come up to heaven and be like, "Found you, bitch."
They are famous for their ability to manipulate emotions, inspiring fear, panic, and dread so strong that witnesses tremble or sweat and animals hide. At the same time, they can also exercise this hypnotic pull on their victims, making them feel like they should open the door and let the children inside. Especially if you're not paying attention, your body will start reacting without you knowing.
So have any of the people that have encountered these, have they also had children? And has their kid, like, been there and seen it? Because if so, how did the black-eyed kids interact with another kid?
Oh, I want to say I've heard a story where a child was dealing with the black-eyed children, or a witness to it, but I can't recall.
I just want to see a black-eyed kid look at
Just eye to
the
eye.
family kid and just go, "Come play with us, Timmy. Forever and ever."
No, it's more just like, wait. He's already in? Dude, he's already in.
Code Blue, we've got an intruder, abort.
At this point, I kind of feel like they avoid... No, because I have a story where there's a children involved, not conscious,
Okay.
but involved.
Not conscious. Sleepwalking?
Not just sleeping.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like they avoid children.
Yeah. It's more like they were just...
They're going for parental instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second, the children seem to have an electronic or radioactive field around them. Flickering lights and power outages are common when the children pop up. One witness claimed that she let the children inside and has since suffered from nosebleeds and been diagnosed with advanced skin cancer consistent with exposure to massive radiation.
Plague demons. That's exactly what they could be, is plague demons.
Maybe. Yeah.
They gave this bitch a fucking disease!
Yeah. No. The children's ability to speak may be limited. Some witnesses have reported that they could only say one or two phrases like "we need to use your telephone" or "our parents are coming soon." They might also be stuck using old-fashioned expressions like telegraph or instead of telephone, and they sometimes make nonsense requests like asking for ketchup or put on an apple.
I mean, I'll try anything once.
Yeah, ketchup on an apple sounds delicious, right?
Okay, yeah, no, not really. But, I mean, alright. If these kids are trying to talk to me, what if I just look at them and go, a beep, a bop, a bop, a boopy?
Listen, if I'm stoned enough.
Yeah, I'll literally look at them trying to have a full conversation, just going, a bop, a bop, a beep, a bop.
Other witnesses describe the children as intelligent and responsive. For example, if you tell them they can't come inside to use your telephone, they might ask to come inside to use the bathroom or warm up. Because most often it's the middle of the fucking night and they're cold as shit.
Kid, if you want to come in and warm up, I'm going to throw your ass in the fire. Alright, you little demon bastard. I'm going to holy water your ass back to the 9 gates of hell. Alright? We going to have some problems here, kid. You better stay the fuck out this house.
Although the children have been active in broad daylight, they seem to prefer traveling late at night. Their activity surges around Halloween each year, especially because they're creepy motherfuckers.
Oh my god, it's Halloween, boys. Let's go start knocking on doors.
They're just trick-or-treaters.
Fucking American Psycho looking motherfuckers.
The Black Eyed Children first appeared in 1996 when Brian Bethel, a reporter in Abilene, Texas, published a story about them in the paranormal mailing list. The legend caught on and became an internet sensation. Reports of Black Eyed Children began popping up all over paranormal and horror fiction forums, but all of the stories were published anonymously and none of them could be linked back to actual news or police reports. So take them with a grain of salt, but maybe with them becoming popularized, people feel more comfortable coming forward, being now being less afraid of odd children at their door.
Go on.
I've got 2 stories to tell, and I try to keep them from being the same ones every podcast covers. You know which ones: the guy in the car, the lady in the woods, the one where they did get in and the phantom parents never left the car. That one was interesting, though, since they got in, but besides a permanent dread in the house, everything was fine.
Yeah, that just... Okay, the first time I heard that story, I immediately thought, if that was my house, as soon as they'd leave, I would salt everything, burn it, and then just move into a motel.
I want to say that's
don't
one of the
trust
stories where they felt like they were constantly watched for the rest of their lives.
I believe it.
But, I mean, still nothing happened after that.
Dude, if that was me, and I was just a normal, everyday person, they'd probably be like, the CIA has been bugging us and tracking us for years. NSA put a goddamn bug in my toilet.
That's also the first story I've heard of where there were parents to these witnessed.
Yeah. Actually, that's the story that's like the Men in Black crossover. Because it was 2 kids, black-eyed children, and then the 2 parents...
In the car, just waiting for them.
In the car, in black suits, black sunglasses, black tie, white dress shirt. That is the description of every sighting of a Men in Black ever. Down to the T.
I just
even
remember
in
the blacked out
fucking
car.
movie. Yeah. But this is the first time that you see, like, the parental figures, the ones controlling them.
Yeah. And they gave off way more energy.
Oh, yeah. But these could also be, demons in disguise. They could be ancient beings in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many fucking possibilities.
I mean, they are an enigma that we have yet to have a chance to comprehend.
Yeah. An enigma on a pulley being, I don't know, fart punched by Don Cheadle and Ron Jeremy.
Mm. The first story I have is on a Halloween night in first person. Both of these are going to be first person perspective.
Okay.
So, just so that you don't think it's me. Let me preface this by saying I'm by no means a writer, just a domestic engineer living in North Texas. Also, I don't believe in the paranormal, ghosts, demons, aliens, whatever. However, I did have an event happen to me this Halloween I have to admit has me scratching my head. This is my first post on Reddit, and sorry to say I'd never even heard about it until yesterday. I told my best friend about my incident, and she's an avid reader of No Sleep, and she told me if I don't post it, she would. So here I am. Anyway, hope you like.
Okay, just from that, I love people like this dude who are they're just like men of science, that kind of thing, and they don't believe in the paranormal, supernatural, magic, anything.
But yet they're here.
Yeah, and they see shit like this, and then it's just like a whole fucking 180.
Mm-hmm. Like, people of science who start to understand or believe, those are the ones who have such a better understanding.
Yeah, their mind is open wider than the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bigger perspective on life, on the planet, on everything, because their mind isn't just limited to one way of thinking.
I mean, I integrate science and magic into both fields.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Logic, fact, magic, everything is mixed in at once.
Like when I'm controlling energy, I'm also controlling the atoms. When I'm controlling atoms, I'm also controlling the energies. You got to take it hand in hand, otherwise you're going to have half-assed results.
Yeah, and then you're gonna end up like Ed and Al from Full Metal Alchemist with body parts missing or a whole body missing.
Hey man, I lost my body.
I got this cool suit of armor though. I don't ever gotta eat. I don't ever gotta shit. I don't ever gotta pee.
But I miss dreaming.
Exactly.
All right, so it had been a slow trick-or-treat night in our neighborhood that evening, which is pretty odd in itself. We usually have kids from different areas dropped off in ours and have a constant parade at our door. That night, I'd say we'd had no more than 8 or 10 groups of kids come by the entire night. It was about 9:30 p.m. and my husband and I were sitting in our family room watching some of those ghost shows based on supposedly actual events. Like I said, I don't believe in that stuff, but I do like a good ghost story now and then, and it was Halloween and all. We hadn't had any activity at the door in over half an hour, and it was getting late, so we decided to turn the porch light off and let our dog Chloe out of her crate. Chloe is an American bulldog and is very docile. We only put her in her crate because we were afraid she'd try and get out to play with all the kids, and I didn't want to have to chase her down the street.
Bro, let that bulldog have some fun.
Let her get some kids.
Play.
Also, we didn't want her to scare any of the kids because she would look a little intimidating to younger kids.
Yeah, it's a fucking bulldog.
Fuck it.
The bastards look angry all the fucking time. It's just like a Rottweiler.
Just chasing a demon down the street.
The demon, the dog.
No, the demon's an actual child. Just fucking, I'm just dressed up for Halloween!
Mommy! He bit my butt cheek!
He stole my tail. So I turned the outside light off, let Chloe out, and followed me back to the couch and laid down at my feet. It was getting close to 10 p.m. when my husband decided he'd had enough fun for the night and was going to go upstairs, take a shower, and get ready for bed. After all, it was Thursday, and he still had to get up early for the next day. My teenage son was out with his friends at a local haunted house and wasn't expected back for another hour or so that left me alone on the couch with Chloe. Now, just because I don't believe doesn't mean those shows don't freak me out a bit, and being alone now watching, I'd have to say, was kind of on edge, as it were. It wasn't long after I heard the upstairs water for the shower turn on when there came a light knock, knock, knock at the front door. My initial reaction was, what the hell, really? It's almost 10, go home. But soon an uneasy feeling came over me. Why the knock? Our doorbell glows, and in the dark and without the porch light, it would be extra obvious to anyone there. I paused. I couldn't really just ignore it. Our front door has a big beveled glass panel, and anybody right at the door could see it enough to see someone was in the family room watching TV. It would be pretty rude for me to just sit there and not answer it.
What were they just watching TV? Or did they rent a porno?
Listen, they got the peanut butter out, alright.
They got the Black-Eyed Kids coming soon.
Chloe ain't digging it.
They shoot. It's a snuff film. It's a snuff film. This demented fucker's watching a snuff film in preparation for his guests.
Do you not?
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock again from the door. I glanced down at Chloe and she was gone. My gaze followed her usual path to the front door, expecting her to be on her way there as she normally does. Nothing. She wasn't there. I stood up to look around the room better and found her crouched by the back door like she was wanting out. However, she never asked to go out like that. She always comes and licks my hand or puts her head on my knee. This was totally out of character for her, and I have to say, heightened my anxiety. Chloe, great, I said. She just turned back to look at me like, hell no, lady, I ain't moving. We've all seen a dog do that look, though.
Huh. Bitch, if you think my ass is moving, you wrong. This tail wagging motherfucker is staying here.
I ain't doing no shit.
You can take your happy two-legged ass upstairs to bed. I'm staying here.
I yelled out to my... Sorry, yawning. Still yawning, fuck.
Good God, man.
I yelled up to my husband, but if he was already in the shower, I knew there was no chance of him hearing me. Knock, knock, knock. About that time, a car drove down our street and cast just enough light on the door to where I could see the silhouettes of two small children through the glass. I instantly felt relief. It was just some kids, probably a couple of neighbors on their way back home that wanted to stop by and show me their costume or something. I headed to the door and looked back to make sure Chloe wasn't going to follow. What a great watchdog, I thought to myself as she just sat there. I turned on the porch light when I got to the door, and sure enough, I could see through the glass that it was a couple of pretty small kids. A little late for such young ones, I thought, and I began to wonder what kind of parents would let their kids run their streets that late at night. I only opened the door enough to where I could block Chloe's escape if she decided to grow some balls, which was only about 2 feet. What struck me immediately as odd was the kids weren't wearing any costumes. They were in normal street clothes, although no customary trick-or-treat either. I began to feel very uneasy again. It was a girl and a boy. The girl to my left was older, I'd say about 11 or 12. I could tell she was blonde, but I couldn't make out any distinct features, as our lights are from high above and on columns at the front of the porch, so most of the light was coming from behind them. I had not opened the door wide enough for any light from inside to hit them directly. The boy was younger and about a foot shorter. I'd say 8 or 9 and looked to have light brown hair. I'm like choking.
Light brown hair. It's always a light pigment with the hair color for these guys. It's like,
even if it's black, it's like kind of grayish.
yeah, it's like blonde, gray, light brown.
I mean, there's instances where they are like African American children, and they're even their skin tone is like paler.
I wonder if there's ever been a redhead.
I want to say there has, and it ends up
Makes
being like a
sense.
peach blonde.
They have no souls.
They hella freckles for each
It's
soul.
a sign of weakness.
It's a sign for every soul they've stolen.
Necromancer.
Necropanzer. I'm gonna pants every zombie I see. See him chase me now, bitch.
Instead of going through Left 4 Dead, just killing all the zombies, you just go through Left 4 Dead, just pantsing all of them.
They're shuffling after you. Give me a boy. Let me get titties.
Oh my god. That'd be great. Imagine if that's how you stop the zombie apocalypse. You just pantsed all of them.
I mean, really, you just gotta wait them out. They're gonna decay themselves to fucking permanent death.
Just wait them out. Or, try and stock up on enough ammo. Sit up on a fucking perch and just wait for him to come to you. Pick them off one by one. Fuck it. You can do it like that, or you can just sit around and wait and chill.
Yeah, I'd probably like come out one day like, oh man, time for work. Where's everybody?
I'd wake up and be like, oh, my back is killing me. Why is everything on fire outside? Oh my god, it finally happened. Where's my gun?
Walks around, you just see me walking around with a fucking blowtorch like, sorry, I had too much fun.
Look, don't give my hopes up like that, okay? Because I will be very, very angry, and I will most likely just shoot you in the foot out of pure spite. Okay, I this is how it's gonna work, okay?
No, just, you want to turn with the blowtorch?
Yeah, give me that.
Alright, so the girl very politely spoke up. Ma'am, can we please come inside and use your phone to call our mom?
No!
Oh, okay.
Go home, filthy degenerate fucker. Go!
As she spoke, something in the pit of my stomach was telling me something was wrong. What kid, even at that age, doesn't have a cell phone of their own these days? I couldn't remember the last time I've had anybody ask to use my home phone. Hell, I don't know the last time I had a home phone.
I used to call you on your home phone.
I don't have a home phone anymore.
The last time I had a home phone is when I lived in South Carolina.
Fair.
That was like 12 years ago, 13, something like that. Jesus. God damn, I'm getting old.
Yeah, we know that.
Shut up.
Hun.
2-million-year-old ass.
Yeah, but I'm not the one with the memories of over 1,000 years.
Look, are you trying to crush a young man's dreams?
Young.
Fuck you.
All right, so hun, don't you have a phone of your own you can call your mom on? This was when things got really weird. Both kids turned to look at one another like they were going to say something to one another, but neither ever spoke. They both turned back to me, and the girl said, "Ma'am, my cell phone battery doesn't have any charge left in it. Can we please come inside and call our mother? We're alone out here, and my brother is scared." I have to admit, there were two competing feelings going on inside me. The first, that of a mother's heart, that I wanted to help these two small children get to their mom. The other, a sinking fear in my gut that was keeping the other feeling at bay. It was then I noticed that during the short conversation I had already opened the door a few extra inches, which I was completely unaware of doing. I stopped. "Honey, why don't you give me your mother's number and I can call her myself?" Another pause, and they again looked at one another. After a short moment, they turned back to me, and the girl said, "Ma'am, my little brother has to use your restroom. Can we please come inside while you call our mom?"
Hey, okay, hold up. So you go from, "Can I just call my mom," to going to, "My little brother needs to go to the bathroom." Okay, he didn't like 2 seconds ago, so what changed? And you definitely don't look like you need to pee. You're just standing there all creepy and fucking stalkery.
He ain't even doing the potty dance.
He literally just standing there in his boots.
And with that last statement, the little girl moved closer toward the door like she was going to just walk on in by me.
Bitch, hell no!
As she did, she stepped into the light coming from inside the house, and I got my first real good look at her. Solid jet black eyes. That's all I could see. That motherly instinct was gone and replaced by terror I don't think I've ever felt in my life.
"Honey, where's the baseball bat? We got a grand slam!"
I could feel every hair on my arms and back of my neck standing on at attention. I closed the door to where just my face was able to stick out. The little girl stopped and again pleaded, "Please, ma'am, we're really scared and alone out here. We have to come inside. Please help us." Then, like on cue, both kids began to like whimper and cry.
I would have looked at him and been like, "The police station is 3 blocks down, 2 blocks over, and 1 block to the right. Good day, have a good night."
That's when the fear took over, and I shut and locked the door. I'll call your mom if you give me the number," I shouted through the door, "but I'm not letting you in my house." I could still see them stand there on the porch, just staring at me through the beveled glass pane. Part of me wanted to run upstairs to my husband, but the bigger part didn't want to lose track of where they were. That would have freaked me out even more to not know where they were. After what seemed like forever, but probably only a few seconds, I decided to call my neighbor that lives across the street. As I made my way to the other side of the side table by our couch to my phone, I glanced at the back door. Chloe was nowhere to be found. We later found her in the guest room under the bed. When I got to my phone and started to look for his contact info, it was only then that the kids stepped away from the door and began to walk to the street. As they did, I walked to the door to get a better look to see where they went, still not calling my neighbor. If you get close enough to my glass, you can see out enough to make out people's shapes, but you can't see much detail. Of course, standing that close to the door would make you pretty obvious to anyone outside looking in. From the door, I could see the kids were still standing under the street lamp nearest my house, staring at me. As I lifted the phone to my ear after calling, only then did the kids start walking down our street. I met my neighbor out under the lamp once he was out there, but the kids were nowhere to be seen.
Jeff, did you see those creepy little bastards that came up to my door?"
Like I said, I don't believe in any of this stuff, and I had never heard about black-eyed kids before talking to my friend. What I have to think, is that these kids were just out yanking people's chains on Halloween night. But I will say for them, they were good, really good at it. They scared the fucking shit out of me and my dog.
Yeah, I don't think it was a prank, bro.
Given that the dog was freaked out, I'm gonna say it was legit.
Yeah. If the dog wasn't freaking out,
because the dog would know.
Yeah.
The dog would know.
The dog would definitely know. The dogs have a nose for this kind of shit.
You have any thoughts on that story?
Honestly, would have handled it the same way. Except I probably would have just closed the door immediately.
I don't answer the door to strangers, so fuck you.
True, I would have probably like looked outside a window or something by the front door to see who it was, and then would have just seen him and been like, nope, going back to bed.
Hell, I would have been like, sorry kids, we're out of candy. And like I would have yelled that from the couch. I would not have gotten up.
Sorry kids, we don't have electricity with all the lights on. The phones don't work. Some fat ass fell on the phone line.
We don't even have a bathroom.
We have an outhouse. You can use that. It's around back. Just don't come back up front. I will shoot you.
Nah, we don't even have an outhouse. You gotta go in the bush.
Yeah, as soon as they go to the bush, I just start salting the front door, salting the back door, salting every window, just like, hell nah, I ain't doing this shit.
Not today, Jimmy.
Hell no. Not today, Satan. You can take your fucking dark-eyed ass children back down to the 9 gates of hell and you can bathe them in lava or whatever. Do not bring them to my front fucking door. I will roast them on a skillet.
All right. The second one I have is of a parent trying to keep their daughter safe. Last night was like any other night. I was switching between listening to music and watching YouTube videos with one headphone in so I can hear my infant daughter if she cries. That way my wife can get a full night's sleep. She works 4 a.m. at the hospital every day. When I decided to go lay down in the spare bed in the baby's room, just as I dozed off, I heard a thumping coming from the front porch. Startled at first, I opened my eyes wide and scanned the room. Realizing it was most likely my cat scratching himself on the front porch, I dozed back off. Then again, the thumping. Damn cat, I got out of bed to run him off the porch only to see he wasn't there anymore. Now that I was up again, I wasn't the least bit tired. I figured I'll just get some tea and check Facebook while I'm up. Maybe finish the web series I was watching on YouTube.
You always gotta finish those last couple videos, man.
Yeah, you wake up and you're just like, I gotta
do it.
A few minutes into the video, I felt the sudden urge to look up at the kitchen window. There they were. The tops of 2 short-statured people's heads cresting the stairs just above my window frame. The people were just short enough to not see in the window, but I could see out. I heard no footsteps on my porch as my stomach turned, but the knock was a steady hollow thump. The very same thump I had just blamed on my cat. Deciding it was best not to answer, I shut my laptop and crept by the door back to the baby's room.
Ma'am, can I get a candy bar? No, you ugly bitch.
I assumed it was some of the people from the low-income housing across the road from me that were high or hiding from the cops, or maybe looking for my cousin who stays with me often and has many friends over there.
If those kids were high, it must have been some new drug to make your eyes go pitch
black.
No,
At this point, he's only seen the top of their fucking heads from the window.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense, but damn.
Also,
okay.
If they're hiding from the cops, that also makes sense.
That does make sense, yeah. I've done the same thing. I've literally run into the backyard of somebody's house and just sat there while the cops searched all the other houses. And I'm like, please don't find me.
The last thing I needed was to try to explain to 2 stoners that I was trying to sleep even though it was 2 a.m.
Hey, my people.
It wasn't until I got to my daughter's room that the creepiness set in. The thump had moved from the kitchen to the bedroom windows. Both windows, a room apart, thumping in perfect time. These stoners were going to wake up my daughter if I didn't run them off now. Pissed off, I went out to the kitchen, unlocked and opened the door, ready to run around to the side of the house and kick some little idiot's ass.
Them kids were standing right there, weren't they?
It had happened. Then, standing there looking up at me, were 2 10 or 11-year-old boys. The feeling of dread and the smell of mold almost made me vomit.
Mold? What the fuck were these kids eating? Sewage?
The smaller of the 2 then spoke. May we use your telegraph? Huh? I just stared blankly at these boys, horrified of what I then realized.
I need to send a telegraph to King George.
Their eyes were pitch black. He asked again to use my telegraph. There wasn't a sound to be heard, no crickets chirping, no dogs barking, no cars driving by, nothing. It is 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m. I need to send a Morse code to England. Help me out here, mate.
I tried to play it cool and ignore the fact that he didn't say telephone or phone or cell. Anything that would have made any sense of the situation, and calmly replied, I don't have service at my house, sorry. The expressions on their faces turned to rage as I finished my sentence. Swiftly, I shut the door and locked it as quickly as I could, then stumbled back to protect my daughter. I picked her up from her crib and held her close. The fact that she didn't wake up freaked me out the most, but I managed to gather my senses enough to make sure she was still breathing and warm. Everything seemed okay with her.
I still don't understand. Why is it these guys are acting like fucking what is it? Shit. I just had it. Okay, these kids, they're just standing there, right? He asked for a
Telegraph.
Telegraph, sorry. Yeah, who the fuck...
In this day and age.
Yeah, that's like somebody walking up to you today. Just some random kid walking up to your house and going, hey man, you got a Laserdisc player?
No.
Nobody's had a Laserdisc player since like 1960.
No. Didn't you come at me with a floppy disk?
Okay, look. No. My brother handed me the original Ghostbusters 2 video game on floppy disk. I have no idea where the fuck he got it, why he had it. He was moving down to Florida and he was like, hey man, you want this? Yeah, sure. What the fuck am I gonna do with this?
Frame it.
I'm gonna frame the floppy disk for fucking Ghostbusters 2. Why?
Why not?
It's like framing the fucking floppy disk version of Pong.
It's proof that floppy disks existed. That you were alive for it.
In another lifetime, yes, I was. I hated every second of it. I hated the clothes even more. Who the fuck came up with parachute pants?
I don't know. I was in Area 51 at the time.
It's probably better than living out there, dude. It was fucking terrible. Until weed came along.
I was being experimented on. Not the fun one.
Okay. Less fun. All I did was shrooms and weed.
All I did was get surgery. A lot.
I was hanging out with the hippies.
I was hanging out with some bad people.
You were hanging out with fucking General Eisenhower.
Probably. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
Well, I don't know. He might have been president at that point. Or was it before that? I don't
know how long I was in there.
I
was in there a while. Alright, so the thumping on the window was back. I dropped to the floor as close to the wall as I could and held my little girl in my arms and wept like a child. I felt helpless and afraid. I lied there for what felt like hours and hours, crying and shaking until I heard it. My wife's alarm clock. The thumping stopped and the instant the alarm went off, and I crept into the master bedroom with the baby. What's wrong with you? My wife asked. I just had a bad dream, is all I could mutter out.
Our child has a mole on his ass!
Okay, well, give me the baby so I can feed her before work. I handed my wife the baby and she fed her like any normal day. I turned on every light in the house and made coffee for her. For some reason, just having her awake calmed my nerves enough to pretend like nothing happened. I walked her out to the car and nervously with the baby in my arms. I asked her not to leave until I walked back into the house. She was put off by the request, but did so to humor me. Once I was safely in the house, I locked the door again, and in the house I sat horrified until she got home. I insisted we go to the next town over and stay in the weekend at my brother's house. And here I sit horrified while she sleeps in the guest room with my daughter, wondering why they stopped when the alarm went off. I think I know the answer. I was aware of B keys, and she wasn't. Every story I've ever read about them is from someone who's already known about them. Maybe, just maybe, knowledge of them existing is the only reason they visit.
Dude, what if she encounters these black-eyed kids, she goes to stay with her brother, and then it ends up like Bad Moon. Her brother ends up being a fucking werewolf.
Oh my god. No, he's a black-eyed child.
But you're like 35. I know.
It's wild.
Hey.
No, it's two kids in a trench coat.
Oh my god, that'd be impressive to for them to have pulled that off for so fucking long.
The long con. We actually bought our own house. That's how we got through this.
Damn. Is it midget sized?
It is midget sized. It's like the
Fucking knew it.
It's like the fucking gnome entrance to the Chick-fil-A.
Dude, okay, so I recently saw a video of Peter Dinklage's house. The midget from Game of Thrones. I fucking want his house. It is awesome. He has one that's like in Scandinavia, one of the Scandinavian countries, and it's in a mountain. It's like a fucking mansion treehouse.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god. Him and his I think wife or girlfriend or something, they love it there because it's just middle of the woods, away from everybody, and they only have to go to the store like once a month.
I'll take 3.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I have any stories of my own.
I have never encountered them. I always have wanted to, just to do it and then just to tell them to fuck off. Or put a bullet in them.
I want to say I've had some close calls, but I can't rightfully say I've actually experienced any.
Yeah, me either.
Dealing with them, I have no idea if you can. Best way so far has been to ignore it and wait them out, but it seems like people aren't able to harm them from just fear alone, and they also instill the parental care they bring out.
I mean, okay, I'd just say either treat them like demons, salt, crucifixes, holy water.
I mean, it's hard to tell where they come from. They could be any number of things. Alien offspring, demon hybrids, otherworldly visitors, messengers.
I'd just put up a shit ton of warding magic. Shit tons. All different kinds. Just to be safe. You at least have like one of everything around the entire fucking house.
I think what would be most interesting if they were gatekeepers of something worse that needs passage open for their own doorway to be determined.
Well, they
like
semi-ill.
Kind of, but like they have to find places that are like not their own. Like they have to use other homes as it, but they have to give in permission. I don't know. Maybe they have like a weird thing.
It just sounds like they're demon children or demon possessed children with Vampire Diary vampire effects or counter effects, I guess.
I mean, if they are like alien offspring, they're probably like half and half children, so that'd be cool.
Hybrids, even worse.
I mean, out of all the guesses, they are usually hybrids of something and humans.
It's always got to be something and humans.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it always something in humans? Why do you fuckers insist on breeding like dogs?
Well, usually because it's easier to blend in if they at least look human.
Yeah. But there's a problem.
You don't act it.
And there's too many fucking people.
Yeah, there's too many people.
There's way too many fucking people. And it will run this planet dry. Once this planet is dry, I'm gone. Peace. Later. Y'all have it. I'm going back home.
Yeah, I'll wipe them out. That's fine. I'm gonna take it back.
I help.
Yeah, no, but dealing with them, there's no guarantee fucking fix all, because really you would have to experiment with one to find out what the fuck it is in the first place.
Yeah, have fun, because that sounds like the most It just
Imagine
sounds like the
abdu-
biggest pain in the ass.
Imagine abducting a black-eyed child just to find out their parents called the police.
I would literally be sitting there hearing the police sirens going, whoop, whoop, sound out of police, whoop, whoop,
Like
ya
imagine,
Salim, ya Salim.
like the Greys called the police for their fucking half-human children, and you're trying to explain to the cops like, no, it's not human. It's only half human. You gotta listen to me.
It kind of counts, I guess.
The cops just sitting like, you crazy motherfucker, just because they got fucking contacts in. Those aren't contacts, you son of a bitch.
Those are not fake.
They're not
I'm
fake.
telling you,
Wait,
those
you
are
just
real.
said you just said they're not fake.
The eyes. They're real.
You just said it so weirdly. All right.
Look, if you walk up to this kid and you try to take out some contacts, and you can't, and you're trying like several times, boy, you better know by then.
Just stab their
Stop
eye.
doing it and run the fuck away.
Stab their eyes. Fuck it. All their powers are in their eyes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. You got any more ideas or shit you want to talk about?
No.
All right. Well, that's all we have for this week. So follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.guide or hg.ragnar. Send in some questions, suggestions, tips, or stories of your own to our email at ahuntersguide@yahoo.com. Send us some donations at our Patreon or PayPal at ahuntersguide. Proceeds go to equipment and more merch for you. We have shirts and more posted to our pages, but send us a request for what else you people want. Check out our website at pod.co/a-hunters-guide. Join us next week when we cover our next horror. Hunters, signing out.
Peace.